Hi everyone, and welcome back to another WrestleMania 36 tier Season 6 WWE SuperCard video. First of all, want to start off with just saying hope everyone's staying safe during this time. Quite a lot of bad things happening out there at the moment. Very bad times, tough times for everyone, and it's a bit of a crazy world that we're living, unfortunately, at the moment. Hopefully there will be a light at the end of a tunnel at some point, but very tough year so far this year for everyone. Just want to start off as well with a couple of things, not entirely SuperCard related, but definitely WWE related. First of all, the Fink, Howard Finkel, passed away yesterday, which was a bit of a shock. Aged 69. Not sure how he has passed, but rest in peace, the Fink. And thoughts go out to his friends and family at this time. He was a standout person in the WWE/WWF eras, as he was, I think, the first proper ring announcer, definitely the key ring announcer from the years when I started watching, when it was back in the WWF days. Always remember as soon as he stood in that ring, and when you watched events like the Royal Rumble, you knew that the best was coming. As the 30-man Royal Rumble matches, he was very, very good at presenting the shows as a in-ring announcer, and a lot of superstars have spoke out. Everyone has got full respect to him, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that will miss the Fink. Also, there's been a full list of released wrestlers announced. I'll quickly run through them just in case you're not aware of who they are. The first one is Drake Maverick. These have all fallen victim to the budget cuts due to the ongoing coronavirus, and unfortunately they have been released from the company. So like I said, the first one is Drake Maverick. Kurt Hawkins. Very, very, very surprised at these next two I'm going to say. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Then you've got Heath Slater, Aiden English, Eric Young, EC3. With EC3, I don't think he will be that much bothered about it, because I think he will be glad, in a way, not ideal way to go, but I think he'll be glad to get out of his contract, because I think there will be a door open for him, possibly at AEW, because all these superstars are getting 30 days pay, and then I believe that they are free to do as they want. They don't have like a 3-month non-wrestling clause, anything like that. The next one, Kurt Angle, which again is a big name, comes as quite a surprise, but unfortunately, with him not being an active wrestler, I know he's a Hall of Famer and everything, he has come victim to one of these cuts as well. Sarah Logan, Mike Chioda, which is referee, Primo and Epico. Well, we haven't seen those on TV for quite some time, so that doesn't really surprise me. Another one that is a little bit of a surprise though is Rowan. He has been getting a bit of TV time as of late. Two that, again, don't really surprise me because they've been quite verbal on and off over the past couple of years or so, is Mike and Maria Kanellis. Maria's just had a baby anyway recently. So she has posted out a tweet as well saying that she's happy anyway, being looking after the baby and everything. Another one that's been thrown into the mix, one of the longer serving ones, Zack Ryder. But again, he hasn't really been used very well. Had his WrestleMania moment a few years ago, and you know, as I know he had the tag team titles with Kurt Hawkins for a little while, but I suppose WWE might be using this as a way to shrink the roster down to just keep the key ones that they want to intend on keeping long term. Maybe there's more cuts to follow, I don't know. The next one, No Way Jose. Again, not really surprised with that. Deonna Purrazzo, Alexander Jaksic, and this one is a big one for me. Been a big fan of his, which is Rusev. Again, heard quite a lot on his Twitter over the past few years with not being happy with how he's been used. I do think that there will be a door open possibly for him in AEW as well, maybe something like that, or maybe he wants to go on the independent. Who knows? But since the WrestleMania where he was against John Cena, came out in the tank, that to me was by far one of the best entrances I have ever seen. Because who would not want to come out in a tank? Come on, especially at like WrestleMania. That is just an epic way to come out. I know he was a heel at the time as well, and probably one of the best heels as well, running at that time as well. Had a lot of heat on him, which was great. His character was fantastic, had the excellent build-up, and then lost the championship. And since that point, sort of like lost his way a bit due to the creative side of things. Then they did the Rusev Day thing. Everything seemed to be building up, looking like, yes, we're going to see a bit more of Rusev, and just didn't get utilised on it. And, well, that just seems to be the way at the moment, unfortunately. So that is the list which I have found so far. If you do check out on Twitter, there's some videos from like Drake Maverick and things like that where it breaks down, because he just got off the phone and just been told. So I think apparently he can carry on with like the cruiserweight thing that they're doing at the moment. Once that finishes, that is it. There is also rumours about that when things do start to pick up and WWE start making money and things again, and things start moving, then there is possible chances of returns for some of those superstars. I don't think there'll be a lot of them returning, because I'd imagine that a few of them will have gone elsewhere for their best interests as well. But we will see how that develops. So let's jump in to today's video, what you guys are here for. But I just thought I'd just cover that just in case you hadn't heard of any of those things. And if you do want to look at any of that, do have a look on Google. Just type in WWE release, and then it will come up with a few feeds of where you can have a look and see the ins and outs of everything. Unfortunately, I didn't do a video yesterday as I was chasing through this quest to try and get it done. I was hoping to get it done yesterday, but it just took forever to get the required eggs. But on that note, these eggs are popping up everywhere. You just got to keep playing, and grind as much as you can. Currently, Heroic Ring Dom is on the go at the moment. I am on the Heroic side, just got the Undertaker card. Not as far as I thought I would have been, but that's because of the event has been pushed back in time now, which is now 8 PM UK time. If it was the normal 8 AM UK time, then I'd imagine I'd probably be at least on the next WrestleMania 36 card. But still plenty of time and a lot of things to do. So just doing a match or two on this just whilst we are playing this. Also, the card I am now selecting, Roman Reigns, is now a fortified level 1, which I have got, as I pulled my 16th tier pull. Yes, my 16th. And it was a fortified level 1 Roman Reigns. So I was really, really pleased when that popped up. Everything seems to be going my way this tier. Also, it was quite fitting as well to get that, because the Roman Reigns, if you remember, if you've watched a few of my previous videos, Roman Reigns was my tier pull, which is obviously great to have an F1, because that will come in handy for King of the Ring, just everything in general, to be honest with you. Also, I will go through the egg situation in a moment. I managed to finish the quest, so we will do that. One thing I would like to happen in this game, though, is the card count to increase. I think 350, especially with how I'm trying to do things. I also, whilst a bit of a spoiler there, but I pulled a Triple H WrestleMania 36 egg off the board as well a bit earlier, so that is what the Triple H egg looks like. But I will go into the detail on the eggs at the moment, so we'll just train up that. So let's start with the eggs now. So first of all, I wasn't sure until yesterday, as the quest at the moment is Asuka eggs, Grimes, and Rush eggs. So you need 3 Leo Rush, 4 Cameron Grimes, and 5 Asukas to get the ones required, and then that unlocks your rewards, which I'll jump into at the moment. Now, I was playing on my son's account yesterday. He is a Nightmare player, and I got 2 Royal Rumble British Bulldog eggs on his account whilst playing, which I wasn't sure were actually available yet. But if I go to the quest side of things, when you get the Springs eggs quest reward, there is a chance of a British Bulldog Royal Rumble or a Triple H WrestleMania 36. Now, there's a lot of confusion about these eggs at the moment. On Monday, there's going to be male fusion starting, and on Tuesday, there's going to be female fusion starting. Now, with these eggs, I know that obviously you redeem 3 for the Leo Rush, 5 for the Asuka, 4 for the Cameron Grimes. Now, for the time being, don't get rid of your eggs, even when you've done this quest, because I've got a feeling that these eggs that you get off the board, because you seem to be pulling masses, I will show you, for example, in a minute how many I've got. But I'd imagine, because you can get so many of these, you can use these for the upcoming fusions to get whichever sort of cards. So if I pick those 3, just to give you a rough idea, in fact I'll do it this way just to break it down for you. Now, I've pro'd one of these Asuka eggs, but just to show you how many Asuka eggs I've got, That's how many I have pulled off the board. And I have pro'd one of these as well. So that's how many Askers I've got. Grimes, again, I've pro'd one of these. You can pro it to get the start as well, if you want the start. I just did it just to try and free up a bit of space. I was forever chasing 2 Leo Rush eggs as well last night, and then as soon as I got my second one, the third one followed, and within the space of half an hour, I got another 2. It was just crazy. Not sure whether there is other eggs that are going to be appearing, because in like the in the store, the egg hunter, which I'm not doing because I think 4,000 credits for I've seen videos potentially you're getting a nightmare, which I don't want, to be honest with you. It's a lot to just try and get. There's only edge that I'd want, and I think the chances I wouldn't get one, so I'm not going to entertain that. Also, there's daily deals in. If you do want to have a go at these, there's not much point me really having a go at them because I've got required what I need. Got enough equipment as well at the moment, but there is options for you if you do want to spend credits. However, like I say, keep what you've got, have a go, and see what you've got if you can afford to do it that way. So let's jump in with this quest. So first of all, Leo Rush egg, Asker egg, and Cameron Grimes. So we'll do these in order. So the first one was Asker. That was the first one I got. So there you go. That is the Asker image. As I wanted to keep these for this video, do like that image. Very nice. Second one, Cameron Grimes. Which is the primal, and the third one is the Leo Rush. Now this one in particular, Leo Rush, I imagine this is going to be his last card as he has been released. So this one, it is a Royal Rumble to WrestleMania 36 card, with a chance of getting a Royal Rumble British Bulldog or a WrestleMania 36 Triple H. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it'll be a WrestleMania 36 card and a bonus WrestleMania 36 Triple H. Not expecting it, not getting my hopes up, but here's hoping. 3, 2, 1, boom. Royal Rumble Ultimate Warrior. So no good on that occasion, but that is what it is. Also got a ticket pack that we're going to do. We will get this ticket pack done. Let's see if we get anything decent from this. Royal Rumble, Small Joe Primal. Just training food. So that is that. Also, not sure what's going to happen with TBG. I think we're going to lose that because one player didn't charge, and also the opposite team fully charged. Plus, I'd imagine we'll probably lose this one. I am going to be leaving this team as well at the end of TBG claim phase, as to be honest with you, there's a lot of internal things going on within the group, a lot of drama, and I just want to be able to turn on my game, play, and away we go, instead of seeing people fighting and whatnot, arguing over a game, which it's not pleasant to see. Just try and help people out, point them in the right direction, give them tips and hints and stuff if they need to, and that's just how I roll. I'm just helpful person and just want the best for players in game. But it does get a bit unsettling when you see so many people calling each other and whatnot, when there's no need. There's enough going on in the world without having to stir things up that aren't necessary. But that is just how things go, unfortunately, sometimes in the game. So if there is any WrestleMania 36 plus players who are watching and have a team that do get the event cards and do play plenty of TBGs, etc., drop me a mail. Also, I will show you something in a moment as well, because there's a new feature in the game about the following side of things, which is the blue heart. Still a bit of confusion over that with some people, but if you are wanting to do that sort of thing, basically to find people, what you do is, for me for instance, you use my player ID, so 9789426. Now currently I have 9 followers, for instance, but what you do is, if I can remember this rightly, you go to social, follow, search players, you type in the player name or the ID number, which I've just shown you on my profile, for instance. So say for instance, if you wanted to follow me, you put the ID number into there, you search, it'll bring yourself up, and away you go, you follow away. Not quite sure whether it's just like a Twitter thing or whether there's more to come out about it in the future. We will have to wait and see. So that is pretty much everything for today. Really wanted to save that quest for you guys. I was trying my hardest to get that done yesterday, as I say. Unfortunately, I didn't get it done, so I couldn't release a video. There's not much else going on in-game at the moment, rewards-wise. But, yeah, so thanks again for watching. Anyone new to the channel, please do subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Also, turn your notifications on to all. As soon as I do a new video, it will drop straight to your inbox. Just want to reiterate as well, stay safe, keep positive, and until next time, thank you very much for your support, your messages, and everything else. And take care of yourselves. And until next time, peace out.